Hey everybody, this is Mark with a video to showcase a few more games from the Team Talk Thievul team, the Team Talk 1.0 with Thievul and Tapu Fini. We're going to look at some games and see how well Thievul really does against the current meta, as well as the partners and other synergies that we talked about on this team. Here's the rental code and the list of what everybody's running, and I hope you guys enjoy the games. Okay, so a couple of things. We love Thievul against, I gotta be watching the time. We love Thievul against a lot of things here. The Dragapult, the Metagross, they're both great against. We want Tapu Fini to deal with the Amoonguss threat. The only thing that I'm not super prepped at dealing with is that fighting flying Zapdos. Obviously, Tapu Fini is okay against it. I think Tapu Fini Thievul lead might not be terrible here with a potential Goodra switch out. Goodra's also good against Amoonguss, obviously, with Sap Sipper. And then who do we want in the back? Registeel doesn't seem like he's going to be doing too much. I'm going to just go ahead and start putting in my team here, just so we don't end up in another bad situation. I'm going to grab Incineroar, and I'm thinking that we should go with Goodra. But Comfey, also a comfy option. Let's go with Goodra. I'm worried about the time. Very worried about the time. Goodra's just so awkward to use if I'm not maxing it. I love seeing their... Okay, Carter. I don't think you're the real Carter. Yeah, I'm recording. So I'll try to talk with you guys between battles, but... Okay, interesting. Zapdos has Defiant. Obviously, it's very strong. It doesn't have a great option. It's probably going to start max airstreaming. And Dragapult, we never know what it's going to do. I think Thievul is going to be a big target here. Maxing Fini doesn't seem bad because Max Starfall is just great against both of these options. I got to think about what's more of a threat against my team. But I'm pretty sure what we do is that, and then foul play the Dragapult here, right? Max Starfall Zapdos, foul play Dragapult. One of the reasons I really love Thievul is if that is a physical Dragapult, you're going to see how much this foul play does. If it's just, no HP invested, it usually kills Dragapults in one hit. Against maxing Dragapult, it's obviously going to be a little bit scarier. But still, having a Pokemon that, without any investment, can just have this really fast foul play go off and give you, a great one-for-one, potentially, or at least, taking out a lot of this Pokemon, it's going to be great. It's a little chilly. I think we need to grab a sweater after this. Ooh. Let's see here. I'm expecting potentially a Dragapult, like special Dragapult. See, that was great from foul play. Coaching. Okay, not a special Dragapult. If he doesn't go for Thievul here, he's killed next turn. Doesn't look like he's going for Thievul. We're gonna live here, and his Dragapult's gonna be in a really awkward position because if he doesn't protect, that Thievul just gets a kill. He could have. What did he have in the back? Max Starfall, I'm expecting to do great damage against Zapdos here. Perfect. I love coaching. I think that's so cool. I really hope that we can see their team after. It's interesting because he's running a pretty slow... Okay, so he's going to go for Fake Out against Thievul, which he's worried about. But even in that case, he can't kill the Thievul and the Tapu Fini. I think what we do here is... We have to think about if he's going to try to finish Fini off or if he's going to try to get Thievul. And I think that my prediction is that he's going to go for ending Fini. So I'm going to max guard Fini, and then I'm going to foul play Dragapult again. Now, there is a case where maybe that was a bad idea because the worst case scenario, if this happened, is really bad. Because if he kills Thievul, I don't have a great option against Dragapult. But he did not, in fact, go for it. I get it, you know, greedy, greedy. Let's max Geyser Incineroar and threaten the foul play against Dragapult. Here he either switches out. I don't think he's running any max guards on Dragapult, because I feel like doing that and just opting to kill the Thievul might have been better. We might have also thought of doubling into the Dragapult here, but I think, okay, he does have max guard, and I think Incineroar here goes to try to kill the Thievul, but we are going to be faster than an Incineroar, and hopefully are getting the kill. Depends all on what that Incineroar has. Ooh, close. Okay. Maybe EV'd just for this situation, which is very cool. That's not so good. That's not so good. Definitely gonna get... Oh, but the rain! The rain keeps us alive. That is great. That is so great. Okay, I'm afraid to use Muddy Water. I'm gonna Moonblast, because it's gonna take out either slot. Let's Moonblast Incineroar and then still go for the foul play against Dragapult here, because we're gonna get a kill if he switches out Dragapult. We don't know what we're gonna be hitting there. Thinking about it too, I love Thievul, man. I love being able to make Dragapults just so scared. And it works against Metagross too. Okay, Carter takes out Incineroar, brings out their own Tapu Fini, which I do have problems with. Double protecting fails. We managed to get rid of that fast threat, which is really nice. Now, opposing Tapu Fini is a bit of a struggle. I have a big water problem on my team, pretty much. It would, be great to get a special attack drop here. Wow. Chef's kiss. Leftoies? Okay. Here, the plan is either to Snarl and lower special defense, depending on what else comes out, or we fake Tears and could potentially kill with our own Tapu Fini. Incineroar coming out, thinking that he's going to fake out... Oh man, tough to say. Who do I have in the back? Goodra and my own Incineroar. Okay. This is tough. Thinking he's going to fake out Thievul. But in that case, we're probably going to live and be able to kill. So I'm going to go for Muddy Water here. And just in case, I'm going to Snarl up as well. I think this is the best case scenario because we do get the special attack drop. Okay, he goes for Thievul. That's fine. I don't think that his Tapu Fini is going to kill me. Okay, going for Calm Mind. But his Tapu Fini is faster than me. He doesn't know that we have the Haze option. Right now, that Tapu Fini only has Please Hit Incineroar. Dang it! Muddy Water failing me. That's okay, we have Fake Out still. And we did get the accuracy drop, so that makes up for it, but... When your move doesn't kill what it needs to kill, it gets very scary very quickly. Okay, obviously we have our own Goodra, but I think, our own Goodra with Sludge Bomb wouldn't be a bad idea either. But I think bringing out Incineroar, getting used to this Fake Out right away, is going to be a good thing to do. Really depends on what that Tapu Fini is going to do. So here, we're going to be faking out Tapu Fini and then potentially going for another Muddy Water, but almost want to just Moonblast, get rid of this Incineroar to be extra safe, right? Don't want to have this battle fall fall out of my hands. So here we know Fini's going to be faster. Another thing that's different from Showdown is you can't just hover over and see your speeds, right? And I need to be taking notes. Paying good attention. Okay, so we got our Tony the Tiger and our Tapu Fini versus their Tapu Fini. And here, honestly, I think we just continually Moonblast and Snarl for a little bit. I'm running Assault Vest, pretty bulky Incineroar, and it's funny how the Snarls come into play so much. Oh, we've got a Speed tie, huh? Lucky with the crit. Okay. Now we're getting quite lucky. But Incineroar, I love this Incineroar because once you get a few Snarls off, like you can actually start taking hits pretty well from Tapu Fini if you are in a good position because you have the Assault Vest. Clean win there. We obviously had Goodra in the back to potentially take some hits there, but that makes me feel better from that. That miss scared me to death. Darth Eisen is running Venusaur without a Sun team. Very interesting. He's got what I have to assume is a Coalossal Dragapult thing going on with, maybe he's trying to surf with Dragapult, which makes me want to run Thievul. Thievul, Tapu Fini's great here for most things. Deals with Conkeldurr, deals with Dragapult, deals with Coalossal. Kind of goes toe-to-toe with Corviknight. So I think let's lead with those. Registeel is just an absolute blocker for Venusaur. So I want to have him in the back. And then, we want Power Whip on Goodra, I guess, or like Giga Drain on Comfey. Gastrodon proving to be more annoying than it seems on paper. But I think Goodra as another option for Venusaur, as a fine Gastrodon tech, and also able to hit Corviknight super effectively. We just need to not, go too deep. Let's jump into it. Scary not to have my Intimidate, but I'm imagining that might be Mirror Armor Corviknight. Whoa, love to see the G-Max Meowth backing. Oh, be careful. Thank you. Didn't know you could get a spiked choker. Okay, so it seems like my prediction was correct, and he's going to be having the Surf Coalossal situation going on. Now, this almost makes me want to just max Quake into the Coalossal with our Thievul. But just in the case that Foul Play doesn't kill Dragapult, but unless he has done a good job of bulking out that Dragapult, I'm imagining he's running no special attack and has like full attack. So let's stay alive here. Let's max Geyser the Coalossal. Let's Foul Play. If I'm reading this right, I think that Foul Play Dragapult, he might not be expecting it, is just gonna deal with this very well. A lot of times you see these one-trick pony teams, I'll say, and you feel like you know what they're going to do, and then it becomes kind of like a guessing game. Are they just going to play it straight, or do they know that Thievul has Foul Play and could potentially threaten the KO? Maxing Coalossal. The good thing about this is even if he, for some reason, would max Dragapult, I wouldn't be really afraid of that situation. Old King Cole. Sash? Oh, Sash. Okay. That's a pain. Okay, we're going to see the weakness policy. We're going to see the steam engine. Now, we have to wonder if max overgrowth is going to kill a maxed Fini. I'm not quite sure that it does, but let's find out. It does not, so we're going to get the kill on the Coalossal. We come out on top, and we've gotten this Dragapult down. We can start just shooting out Snarls without even needing to dedicate to foul play here. I respect the Coalossal play. That was a Pokemon I had in my draft season, and I was actually trying to build a VGC team around it. But I feel like people just know that Coalossal can only do one thing. And so if you want to build a Coalossal team, I think that you should actually do something a little bit different. I think you should be running it non-weakness policy, potentially, and just really, really max bulk, get that damage from Volcalith, or just be smart and keep it in the back. Okay, Conkeldurr. Don't imagine it's going to be faster than my Tapu Fini. So we're going to max Starfall Conkeldurr. I think he might throw out a Mach Punch against Thievul, which would be really, really bad, and we might not live. Actually, the more I think about that, the worse it is. But oh, that's bad. Let's Snarl. Let's Snarl for the... if we miss Dragapult with Snarl, too, that's going to be really bad. Okay. Dang it, I should have foul played. What am I doing? Okay, that's okay because he didn't get the Mach Punch. He might not have Mach Punch. We should be able to kill the... That's... whatever, okay. Not really concerned about that because it's probably going into Thievul. My slightly inaccurate moves are really really showing why you shouldn't be using them. I feel like people use them on ladder because most of the time they are going to pay off, right, in most of your battles, so you are steadily going to be successful, but I'm so used to a tournament setting where a loss means that you're out, and so that really bites. Okay, I almost want to switch out Tapu Fini because Max Guard I don't think stops Phantom Force. I know Protect doesn't, for sure. So I think we maybe switch out, unless we think we can live the Phantom Force, which we might. Okay. Fake Tears in Gastrodon to make it less of a threat. I think that Phantom Force goes into Fini, gets the kill, gets a crit. Would love to check the calc on that to see if that mattered. A lot of things happening this morning, huh? You know, I would love to Snarl, but I think we have to play this extremely safe. We have a lot of Pokemon in the back. We're doing fine still. I think I'm going to foul play Dragapult just so we don't get a Snarl miss. Though Snarl would be great against Gastrodon. Safety. Just get that Dragapult away. And this should do a little bit with that special defense drop. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, clean win from Thievul here. We know that. I'm happy that I'm getting to showcase what it's good for. I mean, the cool thing about Thievul is that people maybe don't expect it to be a huge threat. I know I've seen a lot of unburdened weakness policy Thievuls with Comfey. I was using it with a Vacuum Wave Hitmonchan at one point in draft. It has great offensive options. Ooh, communication with the other trainer was interrupted. Wait. that can't... I mean, it wasn't my internet, I don't think. Could have been like a forceful DC. I've never seen that happen. He unplugged his router. Yeah.
Okay, so
Unhappy,
wow,
I
Pikachu.
guess. Interesting. We've got a sun and rain team going on here. So that's pretty interesting. This one's a tough one because I'm not sure. You know, obviously Tapu Fini is going to be strong against most things. Let's go with the Tapu Fini Thievul lead. And then let's think about what we need to shore up against. Registeel is going to do alright against Venusaur, against Dracovish, against Krookodile. I think Venusaur is or Registeel is a safe bring. I think Goodra might also be good against quite a few of these things except for Dracovish. Krookodile, it doesn't love fighting against it, but I think this will be a fine bring. Very interesting team. But yeah, I mainly want to do this match to make sure that I can check the menu correctly, which I haven't been doing very well. Torkoal, Venusaur. Okay, so we just see the straight Sun lead here, which, you know, isn't great. I think we're going to probably see a Sludge Bomb from that Venusaur. I like Snarl here. I like that we can't get Sleep Powdered. I think that Tapu Fini is going to have to switch out here to Goodra, potentially. And he will be able to take a Sludge Bomb pretty well. We could also just switch out to Registeel, but I don't really want to take the potential just Eruption from that Torkoal. So I think let's go out to Goodra, and let's Snarl. Start getting those debuffs. I did not check how I can check the turns. I need to do that. I've seen the little menu. It shows, you know, how to see the weather and the stat increases and stuff. Are we seeing Max Vena? I'd love to get a Sap Sipper boost from a Max Vine Lash here. But I could see him also going just straight into the Thievul. Let's see how it plays out. Snarl goes off. Looks like it's going to hit both. Perfect. Good damage on Torkoal there, actually. We get the special attack decrease, which is just great. Vine Lash into Sap Sipper. You know, that's exactly what we wanted. Let me see how I can... Oh, Burning Jealousy. Okay, we haven't increased stats. Love that move, though. How do we check this out? Pokemon? No. Info. Then I think we have to click on the Pokemon and we can see the stat boosts, right? Yeah, okay. And then we can see the time perfect and the ability. Okay. Just a few seconds here left to check. I think we probably want to go for Max Goodra Flare into the Venusaur. And let's just continue snarling here, though Fake Tears would also be a good option, but I'm fine just reducing the damage that we're taking. Thievul, you know, being just a great support. We're seeing it again. Even if it's just fast snarls. Gooey boy. Snarl goes off, chipping away at that Torkoal and basically just making it awkward for Venusaur to stay in here, honestly. Like, he can't... You know, the best he can do, I guess, here is to try to mitigate the drops by increasing his special attack. But as we see, you know, he's not doing too much damage against Thievul, who's not exceptionally bulky, but with that special defense boost, it's pretty nice. Goodra, Max Flare, I don't expect it to do too much. Oh! Okay. Not bad. We see the yawn there, and I could see him, you know, he's probably going to go for a... oh, that's very interesting, actually. I think I'm going to max use the Torkoal Foul Play, because I don't want to die here. I think he's going to go for max overgrowth to switch the terrain. Oh, he's not. Okay. But Misty Terrain is still up, right? I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Misty Terrain is up. And in that case, we are not going to be falling asleep from Yawn. Good work targeting the Torkoal. Sorry about the construction going on outside of it. Yeah, good work targeting the Torkoal, because then we do get the special attack boost on Goodra, which is going to let it be a more potent threat in the future. So just Berry on that Torkoal. And the Mist prevents us from falling asleep. So now we're kind of free to go ahead and target other things. We still have the Mist going on. I'm thinking that we're going to Wormwind the Torkoal and go ahead and Snarl here. Just a chance that he brings in something else. Otherwise, the Wormwind, I think, should maybe take care of the Torkoal now that we have +1. That goofy face, just smiling. It's great. I like just seeing Goodra. When Goodra works, it works really well. It's just not great against too much of the meta. Here we have a clean knockout. No Snarl misses. We get a max Wormwind. I even think that another max Ooze could have been the play there. But in the case that he throws out a Yawn and then the Misty Terrain dissipates, you know, we don't really want that to happen, right? I think I'm counting turns correctly. That we should be now at the fourth turn of Misty Terrain, and it's going to go away at the end of next turn. Now, in the back, Pikachu, who can no longer Gigantamax, and Krookodile. Goodra is, unfortunately, going to be dipping back into the normal-sized zone. And Thievul is interesting. I'm not sure, you know, what I want to do with Thievul. A Mud Shot wouldn't be the worst thing. Ice Beam against Krookodile is obviously also an option, or Draco Meteor against Krookodile. Who do we have in the back? Who are we afraid of? Okay, Registeel can kind of deal with a little bit of everything. I'm thinking that we Draco Meteor Krookodile, hope for the kill, just nice and easy, and then let's go ahead and Mud Shot Pikachu. Pikachu is not going to be living too much. We know that it can be an offensive threat with Light Ball. We just get the knockout with Mud Shot, which is nice. No Sash. Must have been Light Ball, Gigantamax, potentially. Darkest Lariat coming after Goodra. And the Draco Meteor. We'll see how much damage it does here. With the +1. Not an exceptional amount. You know, that's we're kind of disappointed by Goodra a little bit. I do want to practice doing the menu here, but... yeah, let's wait. The mist did disappear. And so we go into here, and we click, and then we can see things. Perfect, okay. Getting better. Ice Beam, and then we'll just see, throw a foul play out there just to see how much it does. But I think that we're yeah, that's the game. That was a pretty clean win, just thanks to Goodra and Tapu Fini there. Just shutting down Sun. You know, we don't really have a huge everybody for tuning in. Let me know what you thought of Thievul or what other ideas you have with this team. I think that I'm probably going to take it in a little bit of a different direction. I've talked about it in the games, wanting to try either Power Whip Goodra or slotting in Rillaboom and potentially Latios or Latias for a little bit more consistency and support and ability to deal with some of those bulky waters. But anyway, we might see another video with this team with new iterations in the future, or we might move on to something completely different. But I hope you guys keep tuning back in and let me know what you think. Bye.